Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this October 19th. It is the new work week, and I'm back after a few days off last week, just burning up some time that was coming to me, so sneaking in when I can. Shane is off this week. He has gone to Oklahoma City. He's attending the National Weather Association Conference that is there in Oklahoma City, a week full of meeting up with other meteorologists from around the country and National Weather Service folks, and he's gaining some more training and learning some new things out there, so he's going to be out this week. I went last year, as you might recall. Salt Lake City was the hometown or the pick town for last year's NWA conference, so it's Shane's turn to go this year, and he's in Oklahoma City. So it looks like he's picked a pretty good week to go because the weather here is going to be very tranquil. It is going to be very quiet this week, and it's also going to be a bit warmer than it has been of late. We had over the weekend some freeze and frost advisories and freeze warnings and all kinds of stuff you saw on your TV. That was because it was the first freeze of the season, so we wanted to make sure that everybody understood that was happening. Of course, we get the usual complaints of, get that thing off of my TV. I don't need to know for hours and hours and hours that there's going to be a freeze tonight. Who cares? Well, I guess if you have plants outside and you were not aware of what was going on, I guess you care. So thank you for caring, my loyal bunch of podcast listeners. The rest of it is kind of like, they even, look, it's okay. They do it during tornado warnings as well. As long as the tornado's not hitting me, get that crap off of my TV screen. I don't want to see the crawl. I'm trying to watch Dancing with the Stars because that's more important than a tornado. Okay, buddy. Let's see how you feel when one hits your house. Anyway, I guess you guys picked up on how I feel about all that. It's like it can't win anymore. Anyway, you know, you just try to do your job and people complain. All right. It's almost the life of a politician, isn't it? Oh, don't lump me in that category. All right, so let's see. Not as frosty this morning, although temperatures are starting in the 30s. We're at 34 right now at 4:30 a.m. Central Time here in Bowling Green. Mainly clear sky. Looks like it's going to be another gorgeous day, and we're going to find more of a southerly wind flow that's going to help our temperatures really warm up over the coming days. Yesterday's high for Sunday was only 61. 61. That happened a little bit after 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon at the Bowling Green Airport. 71 is where we should be on average, so that was 10 degrees below average. 33 was our low temperature yesterday morning. 46 is where we should be on average. That's 13 degrees below average. A year ago, we had a high of 62 and a low of 50 back in 2014. No rainfall past 24 hours, and we're holding at 1.81 for the month of October. That puts us behind only 0.14 of an inch, and we're looking good for year-to-date by about 1.5 inches above the average. Sunny, warmer today, high pressure in control, and with that southerly wind I mentioned, we should see a high today around 70. Some of you will be in the upper 60s, but close to 70 degrees, and a south wind at 8 miles per hour. Tonight, clear and not as cold. We're going to see a low of 43. This morning, we're in the 30s, close to freezing. Will be much warmer tomorrow morning, and the next few mornings, as a matter of fact. Tuesday, sunshine, 73. Wednesday, sunny, 76. Thursday, mostly sunny, 78. Friday, mostly sunny, 77. So there's your work week, all sunny or mostly sunny with highs in the 70s. This weekend, though, a cold front approaches from the plains, and we will put in a 30% chance that we could see a shower, perhaps even a thunderstorm, come Saturday afternoon and evening. 74 will be the high. Then Sunday, a 20% chance of a shower, then cloudy, just a little bit cooler with a high at 71. It looks like we could see, though, unsettled weather into next week, a week from today, next Monday, as we get ready to close out the month of October and get ready for Halloween, which is next week. We'll see what it all holds for us then. By the way, speaking of long-term forecast and weeks and all that 7-day forecast, yes, there was a change to our website. You may notice a different layout at WBKO.com. It's affected a lot of things, and things like our webcams are putting up black images, and the 7-day forecast is not there on the weather page. We've heard your complaints. It was not taken down intentionally. This is more of a corporate thing where corporate comes in and says, we're changing up all the websites. We're giving you a new layout. Every once in a while they do a cleaning house. And just like with the text alerts, we just kind of have to flush out the system and then reset it and give it time to build back up. So the 7-day forecast graphic will return. For those of you, and I got a lot of emails and stuff over the weekend, folks wondering what happened. So it was a change that was made at corporate. It is going to be changed as we go through, maybe as soon as today. Maybe as soon as today we'll have that 7-day graphic back up there. So we're working on it. We just had to get rid of because we're still using WBKO.com, we had to take down the old system that you were used to and put up the new one, and then add in the things that needed to be added back in. It's just part of the process. So we'll do the best we can to get that. I'm going to work today to try to get that 7-day forecast back up, because I know that's probably the most important graphic you see on the website for those of you that use that on a daily basis, and the app too. It's also affected the WBKO app, and that will go through some changes as well. It's just part of the process. From now on, folks, I can tell you, I'll just be very, very bluntly honest with you, as I have learned as a guy who's been in this business for over 30 years, and here for 27 years, going on 28, that everything is, there's going to be one consistent. There's going to be one constant, and that is change. This new age of internet and social media and the different platforms that you can use and all that kind of stuff, it's going to constantly change. So just don't ever get used to one way of doing this stuff, or looking at, where's the 7-day forecast? Where's the radar? Where's the webcams? They moved it on me. They changed this. They changed the font. They changed the color. They changed the design. It is always going to change. That's the one thing that I have learned the hard way. As a guy who's used to routine, things continue to change, and it looks like in this new age they're going to continue to change. So there you go. It's just one of those things. Every so often they're going to flush out the old and bring in something new, and it's going to look different. You're going to not be able to find what you're looking for. It's part of the process, at least that's what I'm told. So there you go. Some of this is out of my hands. I know a lot of you think I can just wave a wand or point here and point there and things get done, but it's not the way it used to be kind of that way. I feel like I've lost control now. Things have surpassed me with the technology. I thought I was really into it there for a long, long time and dived in head first, Facebook, Twitter, and all. But now so much stuff has come around my way. It's like, I don't know if I can keep up with all this. But anyway, the podcast rolls on, and I'll do my best to keep up with that. And, of course, you can always count on us on television. on AM Kentucky coming up at 5:30, midday at 11. My radio show later today, Sam 100.7. Classic hits from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. That I can control to some extent. And let's see, what else? Okay, I guess I covered it. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening. God bless. Know the weather before it knows you. See you later.